Welcome back. So this time around I got a few large items, some oddball items, but really just interesting stuff overall, I think. So some non-sports stuff even, but sports related, baseball related. So starting off, saw this great movie, Wag the Dog. Um, this is from 2010 Razor Cut Signature Edition, William H. Macy and Dennis Leary. 3 of 4. So William H. Macy on one side, Dennis Leary on the other. So, and then you'll notice right here we have another Dennis Leary. Now the interesting thing with Dennis Leary is one of the kind of overlooked roles he had was this is Mr. Smalls. It's Smalls' dad in The Sandlot. It was played by Dennis Leary. So anybody collecting the Sandlot autos, he didn't get a card, so this is one of the alternatives to add that particular character, that actor, to that set. So a nice blank, clean signature, basically on an oversized page or card. Nothing else to it. So Dennis Leary auto. One of the other actors from that movie that did not make that little Sandlot auto set, James Earl Jones. So this is a picture from The Great White Hope. Obviously a little bit earlier than the Sandlot, but some of his stuff is pretty tough to find and can get pricey. So this one I found, this is not certified, has not been checked out, but I paid the price for the photo. What you'd normally pay for a movie still, essentially. And on the side, it has an auto on it. I believe it looks good in my untrained eye, so I'll get it checked out, and if it checks out, then hey, bonus. And this would be another fantastic little auto for a Sandlot person to add to that collection. And the reason I mention that, it's a very popular set right now. Prices are going through the roof on those cards. This next item is a very large newspaper insert of Hank Greenberg, and this is from 1947, because if you look all the way up top, you'll see a P on there, not a D. This is when he was with the Pirates in 47, his last season in the majors. Again, really big item, but very nice photo, great shape, actually better shape than I expected it. A couple of pinholes, but I can deal with that. Just a nice photo of Hank to add to the collection. From the same seller I had that Hank photo, which was cheap. I was originally going after a different program and lost out on the auction on that, but got this for a steal. Basically the price I paid is if you wanted to just buy the program. Fantastic. Difference is, again, it's an item I have to get checked out, and if it checks out, then it's a bonus for me. So the interesting thing up here, you have all the newcomers from 1970. This is from April 1970. So playing Oakland, this was the 24th of April 1970 is when this program dates. And it's easy to tell why later. Because if you look on this page, you have a bunch of autos. Now the interesting thing with this is all the autos in this book are from the Oakland side. So you have Mudcat Grant up here. You have Chuck something or another down there. Get you closer looks at these autos. Mudcat Grant. And I'm trying to carefully do this. Chuck Golden, or I don't know. Silva, I don't know. It could be anything. And then you got Jim Rowland over there. And the big one is Reggie Jackson. So, again, for the price of the program scorecard, there's a huge amount of potential with this. And I thought it was fun because you have 1970 program with an Oakland Athletics Reggie Jackson signature on the Yankees program, who obviously, as all of you know, he kind of had a good run with the Yankees there later in the 70s. The other interesting thing is this is very early Thurman Munson in the lineup, and the way I was able to date this was all the averages listed were through April 23rd, 1970. This is from the series that started on April 24th, 1970. And then if you go through the rest of the program, there's some interesting articles in here. Casey Stengel, new Hall of Famer to be honored at Old Timers Day. All-Star voting returned to fans in 1970. And then up top, you have some of the spring training instructors. And you may recognize some of the names in there, including Mickey Mantle, who is right over here. And then Elston Howard is also in the photo, right behind him. Then you have some other items that were included in this program. And a really fascinating one right over here is you have a very early photo of some of the more recent draft picks. So you have Jim Burback, you have Bill Burback, Jim Little, Ron Blomberg, and a very early Thurman Munson photo. So, very interesting little program. Some nice photos. And I believe that's just a printed on there. So, not bad for a backup item. And finally, the last item I have, I may have overpaid on this one, but I didn't have one yet, so I wanted to add it to the collection. 1939 Gaudi Premiums, R303-B, Hank Greenberg Black and White, SGC 30 or 2. And really nice, large image, huge slab. How to bat instructions on the back. Actually, when I got it, it was for 2. It was in better shape than I thought it was going to be. So that's a nice addition to the Greenberg PC. So that's what I got for you this time around. A couple PC items, some interesting pickups, some non-sports for a change, and just overall interesting stuff, I think. So, but that's what I got for you this time around. And as always, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more absolutely fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.